So I've got part of my cold hardy cacti collection here, and also a yucca. And most of these were acquired, as you can see, from coldhardycactus.com. As you can see, coldhardycactus.com on the tag. It's a really good website if you're in the US and if you live in a cold region and still want to grow cacti outdoors. I just brought these inside because the lighting is better right now. These are still in pots, and I haven't put them in the ground yet, as you can see, obviously. I'm still getting them acclimated. A lot of these I just recently acquired. Most of them I recently acquired. Let's see, let's go through them. Starting with this one. Here we have Hader's Pincushion, Mammillaria melicantha haderi. And I'm not sure exactly how cold hardy this one can get, considering it's a mammillaria and it's so beautiful. I'm a little conflicted on whether I want to actually put this one outside. If I do, I'll probably keep it covered by something. I might just put it in the garage in the wintertime. I've been keeping this in this room under the grow light, and I haven't really been doing this. And a couple I've been keeping under the grow light. This one and this one I got at the same time, and I've been keeping it under this grow light inside in a pretty warm room, relatively speaking, and I've been probably not keeping correct care of it because I've been watering it during the winter time, although I've been watering it less. And from the looks of it, based on this one, which I got yesterday, the way that the people at coldhardycactus.com take care of them in the wintertime, they really don't water them at all, I don't think. So I'm gonna have to experiment with my watering during wintertime and probably just keep them outside or in the garage and not water them at all, or very sparingly. But that's something I'll probably make videos about and keep updates about. Anyways, here we have Escobaria vivipara. There's a couple of varieties, or at least like different locations where like localities where this is grown, and I'm not sure what specific variety this is, but the species is Escobaria vivipara, and this is an extremely cold hardy cactus. I have two outside that are maybe 2/3 the size of this, and they're almost seedling size, really. I probably shouldn't have put them outside, but they just got snowed on, and they've got a lot of rain this winter, and they're doing seemingly perfectly fine. So I'm in zone 7, and yeah, they're doing fine. So very cold hardy cactus. Here we have Escobaria vivipara missouriensis. This is, I guess, a subspecies of Escobaria vivipara. And you can see the spines are a little different. They're not as red, and they're not as big, or maybe they're not as big because this specimen hasn't grown to quite the same size as this one yet. But I also have a much larger specimen of this species outside, and this one is apparently one of the most cold hardy cacti you can get. And I'm quite fond of the shape of this one. And this one has very cool golden yellow flowers. Yeah. This one is a pup that, this is also a missouriensis, a pup that came off of one that I had in a pot that died in some winter rain because the drainage was just really not up to par in the pot. I think that's why it died. I'm not sure, but it's a little rougher looking, but it should be doing okay. It has a little baby pup, if you can see that. If I can get it, you can kind of see it under there. And this has roots already, but this got snowed on the other day. I just left it in the gravel to see if it would survive, and it did. So I potted it up, and we'll see how it does. Over here we have Echinocerius, let me see how you pronounce this, Triglocaudiotis, claret cup cactus. Now, since this has been quite dehydrated this winter, it's not quite a looker right now, but it has a pretty beautiful form when it is hydrated. I mean, it's not ugly right now, but it's not what it could be. This has beautiful red flowers, and this is also a very cold hardy variety. Should do fine here outside. Here we have another Echinocerius, Dasycanthus, also called rainbow cactus. Not because of the body of the cactus, but because of its flower. It has a very stunning yellow and green flower. You'll have to Google that one. It's really something. But I'm quite fond of the I'm quite fond of the shape of this one as well. And here we have another one. Excuse me. Here we have another one. This one's probably about a year older. I got this one last last year. I'm not sure when, but last year sometime. And it hasn't flowered yet, but maybe in a year or two it might flower. I'm not sure. Anyways, here we have a big one. This is Cactus simpsonii, or Simpsoni, I'm not sure how you pronounce that. This one I did not get from coldhardycactus.com. I actually got this off of eBay. And if I remember correctly, it was growing or was sold by a seller in northern Nevada, which can get pretty cold. And by the looks of it, he had it in a pot outside. And I got this last Christmas. It's January 10th today. Yeah, I got this last Christmas, and I put it in the garage, and I completely forgot about it. And by the next spring, it had about 4 blooms or buds on it. And I'll put up a picture. I'll edit in a picture here of what the flowers looked like. It was just absolutely beautiful. Probably my favorite cactus flower I've gotten so far out of any of my plants. And yeah, this is an extremely cold hardy plant. These are all, it's really redundant of me to say that for all these plants, but I guess it goes without saying that these all are. So yeah, I had this, I was so anxious about this one not doing well that I brought it inside and this winter, and that was probably a bad idea because it started kind of shriveling up, as you can see, like there. It's kind of shriveled, and that was with water, and so I wasn't sure what was going on with it, but I think they need a very cold winter period, so I'm putting it back outside, covered, even though I didn't have it covered the other day, and it got snowed on, and it's fine, as you can see. But yeah, this is probably one of my favorite, top 3 at least, cacti. And here we have, let me move this out of the way. This is a baby Cactus simpsoni. It's not quite a seedling, it's not quite an adult plant, but somewhere in between. You can see the size difference. I'm not sure how old this plant is. I got it the other day from eBay, and they said it was a Cactus simpsoni. The spines are quite different, as you can see, and there are a couple different varieties based on the locality, so that could be it, or it could just be the age of the plant. The spines haven't developed yet, or it could be a completely different plant. And I got ripped off. I'm not sure. I think it's a Cactus though. And finally, we have a Yucca glauca, or glauca, soapweed. It's not a cactus, but I think it's a succulent technically. And these are really cool when they get big. I've seen some growing in the area, so it should do just fine here. And yeah, this is my smaller stuff and stuff that I haven't put in the ground yet. I'll do a video of stuff I have in the ground. We just got snowed on 2 or 3 days ago, and I'll post how my plants did outside. So I hope that wasn't too boring. And yeah, go check out coldhardycactus.com. They're really great. Great selection. So anyways, see ya.